Hey everybody, my name is Mark, and well, I kind of wanted to take today to kind of add to a series video that we've had a while ago. Not really, sort of. Okay, so you may remember a while back, Batman posted this one video on our channel called like where he ranted about stuff for 7 minutes or whatever. I thought it would be cool to kind of make a series out of it, where we can get random characters to come in here and just talk about stuff for as long as I can. So Batman started it, but when he started it, it wasn't really a series. He just did it. I'm gonna start it as a series now. So here's episode 2 with me. Alright, so also there's that, and the other thing is we haven't posted in like 13 days, so I kind of wanted to get something, and I kind of have something I want to talk about, and no one wants to listen because Teddy's too busy with his Halo. So I'm gonna talk to you guys now. Even if you don't care, you don't have to listen. You can just mute the video and you don't have to listen to me. But I'm still gonna talk because, well, just because I want to, okay? So, you guys remember Coconut? The girl I met in school a while back? I had a crush on her. She was really nice. I invited her over to my house for Thanksgiving. You remember her? Yeah, she was cool. Well, I kind of want to talk about her. That's what I want the second rant video to be. That's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about her. So, I really, really like her a lot, right? It's crazy. I've never really felt this way about anybody before. It's something special on the inside that I don't really know how to explain it. It's just like I see her and I'm just like, oh my god, like what an angel. It's kind of, I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but you understand what I'm saying? So, what I wanted to talk about today is kind of what's been going on the past couple of weeks. Basically, almost since I've met her, all the way through till kind of what's been going on around now. So, I've been seeing her, and I've been trying to talk to her, but you know how it is. It's kind of hard to talk to the people that you like that. So, I've kind of not been talking in depth, really. I've been chatting with her every once in a while. Like I'd say hi. Or something, or maybe, who knows, just brief, minimal stuff, but nothing important, not important, but nothing really extravagant happened. It was just kind of mini little chats. I talk with Snoopy and Gerald about it all the time. They're kind of sick of it at this point, of how many times I talk about it to them. They're kind of tired of it, but they always say they want to help me, so they've been very good about helping me. I'm very, very thankful for all that they've done for me, because I really wouldn't have been able to get anywhere near as far as I've gotten without them helping me. It's ridiculous. So we've spent a lot of time, all three of us, trying to find Coconut's Instagram, right? Because, we chat on Instagram, we all have our Instagrams, and I wanted to talk to her. I thought it would be easier to try and talk to her if I had her Instagram, right? Because I could just text her. That would be easy. That's not as difficult as trying to go up in person. So that's what I thought I would do. So I thought, well, why don't we try and find her Instagram? Well, Snoopy, Gerald, sorry, I'm so terribly sorry about that. Of course, as soon as I want to talk, I want to hang out with everyone. But, the minute that I want to actually film something, they want to hang out with me. They don't want to talk or hang out when I want to hang out. But no, when I'm doing something, that's when Teddy wants to get off his Halo and ask me where the Kool-Aid is. It's in the fridge. It's not that hard. Okay, so that's going to be a weird cut right there, but just whatever. It's Teddy trying to find the Kool-Aid. It's in the fridge where it's always been. The point is, so Snoopy, Gerald, and I have been trying to find her Instagram Coconuts for like almost a whole year. For a really long time, we've been trying to find it. But we couldn't because, I don't know, we searched her name and it just wouldn't show up. I thought maybe her account was private. Or, maybe she didn't even have one. Because, not everyone has to have an Instagram. So, I kind of thought maybe she doesn't. We kind of gave up. I still tried talking to her in person, but it's not that easy. And then one day, right, Gerald, he actually messaged all three of us in like this chat that we have, and he sent me Coconut's Instagram. He said, "Hey, look, I found it. Follow her. Go talk with her. Go and talk." And I was like, "Holy crap! Thank you so much, Gerald, because he's amazing for that." Like what I'm saying, they really do a lot for me, and I feel like I kind of annoy them with how much I talk about this stuff. So I was kind of worried, but they seem fine. I don't know what they feel. I don't really know what to feel. So I followed her on Instagram, and it was actually hers. It was her real Instagram account. So I was really surprised about it. That I was like, why couldn't we find this? But I sent her a message because I was like, Okay, get it done. I sent her a message. I said, hey, my name is Mark. We've talked briefly, blah, 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 and I just kind of wanted to get to know you again, see if you're like, hey, just kind of introductional stuff I said to her. She didn't message me back for like 4 days, and I didn't know why, because I saw her in person, but I never went up to her because you know how that is. So I was never able to go up and ask her, like, why are you not messaging me back on Instagram? And even if I did go up to her, I wouldn't have said that, because, like, that's just rude. So, 4 days go by. I'm going through her Instagram because I like her. And I was on her post. I was looking at the comments on the one post she has. And I'm not going to remember everything that was said. But basically, she said that she's going to delete Instagram after she posts this post. And she posted the post, like, 9 days ago. So she deleted the Instagram app off her phone. Her account still exists, but she doesn't have the app, meaning she'll never see my message. So I was like, oh, well, that's helpful. And I was kind of bummed. And then we went on spring break, so I wasn't going to see her for a while. Not from school, or maybe. Point is, we went on spring break, and I wasn't going to see her for a while. So I knew she doesn't have her Instagram account. I knew she didn't have it. So I just sent her a big message on Instagram confessing to her, telling her how much I like her and everything. I sent it. And then like 5 minutes later, I unsent it because I'm like, well, what if she downloads Instagram and then goes on and sees the message and then reads it? And then I was just like, oh, how do I explain that? So I unsent that message. And luckily I did, because like a day after I unsent the message, she replies to me. Coconut replied to me on Instagram a day after I unsent that message. And I was like, what the? Could you imagine if I didn't unsend that and I just left it there? That would have been crazy, trying to explain that to her. Especially through text, because we were still on spring break, so I wouldn't have been able to even see her. I'd have to explain it all through text messages. But she texted me back. She's like, hey, I do remember you from all those times in the past or whatever. I remember you from when I went to your house at Thanksgiving. I remember that. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? It's been blah, blah, blah. And then I replied, we talked briefly. We were still on spring break, so I was just like, oh, how are your spring break doing? What have you been doing? You have a job, blah, blah, blah. We were chatting. It was fine. She said that she plays video games over the break and stuff like that. And then I was like, basically, I've been doing nothing, but, I hope that we actually get to do, I hope that something fun happens during the spring break, because spring break is almost over, and I haven't really done much. And then she left me unseen. I wasn't really pissed about it, because I'm like, she's probably got better things to do, because look at me. But, I was still kind of bummed. Not at her, but just in general, I was just bummed. Then spring break was over, and I started seeing her again. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I still couldn't talk to her. I still couldn't. And I don't know what the reasoning was why I couldn't, but I still couldn't do it. But, Gerald and Snoopy, they've been helping me. They've been still doing their thing, helping me out, loving me and helping me and doing everything that they can, because they understand how much this means to me. That's the thing about this crush with Coconut that I think is different than every other crush I've had. Because, just like any other dude, you see girls in your whole life, and, some of them you like. But there's always that one where it's a little bit different. You see that one person and you're like, this is something else. I don't know what this is, but it's something different. I don't know. That's what it was like with Coconut. I saw her and I was just like, I don't know what it is. She was just different. Because I've had crushes in the past on people, but none of them were like her. None of them were like Maria. She was different. I don't know what the thing was. It was just weird. Coconut, I see her and it just makes my spirits lift up. I don't know what the thing is. And that's kind of how I knew that it was different. Now, I don't really know how this sounds, if this is good or bad. Snoopy and Gerald say that it's sweet, but I don't know. I'll say it anyway, just because that's what the point of this is. But I don't know I don't know. Back when I used to have crushes on other people, when I would see that girl, I'd be like, oh man, she's hot. Or she's attractive. That's what you say. When I saw Coconut, that was not what I said. I said, whoa, she is beautiful. Whatever you want to make of that, make of it. Snoopy and Gerald say that that's cute. That's sweet. I say, I don't know what I say, because clearly you can argue there is a very big difference between beautiful and hot. That's a big difference. If I was a girl, I'd rather be called beautiful than be called hot. Because See, with hot being sexy, that wears off. Beauty never goes away. You will be beautiful forever. You can be beautiful no matter how old or young you are. You can always be beautiful. You can't be sexy if you're really young or really old. You know? That's just my opinion. If you disagree, that's fine. I'm just saying what I think. Because Snoopy and Gerald say that what I just said was, sweet, but I don't know. I don't know what to think. I think her. That's what I think. But whatever. Okay. So this year's almost over, and Coconut's actually gonna move soon. So I was like, snap, right? I'm not gonna get to see her when she moves. And once she moves, then obviously, since I won't see her, I won't be able to talk to her. I could text her, but the thing is, she doesn't know that I like her, right? She doesn't know that. So I would rather tell her in person that I like her than text it to her, right? I'd rather tell her in person. So I was like, if she's moving away in a few weeks, I'm not going to get to tell her. So I have to. She's moving away soon. She's moving away in a few days from now. But I'm like, if this is weeks ago, I need to tell her. I need to. Because I'm not going to see her. I need to get these out. And Gerald and Snoopy have been asking me for the longest, seeing as how many times I completely avoid it. Like, I'll spend the whole day preparing myself to go talk to her, and then I see her and I'm like, yeah, I'm good, I can't, no. And I get so nervous, I'm like literally shaking like this when I see her. My heart beats so loud that I'm like, I texted Snoopy and Gerald, I'm like, can you hear my heartbeat? Can you hear it? Because it's so loud right now, I can't even hear myself talk. So clearly you guys have to hear it from all the way across town. And that's how it is when I see her. So I still wouldn't talk to her. But Snoopy and Gerald were asking me, yo, would you like for us to go talk to her? Like, Snoopy was saying to me, what if I go talk to her for you? Snoopy said, what if I go talk to her and I'll just tell Coconut how you feel? And I was like, as much as I would like for you to do that, because it's obviously going to be easier for me, I don't have to do anything, I want to tell her, because then it'll mean more. Like, if Snoopy tells her, then wouldn't Coconut just be like, okay, why isn't Mark telling me this? So I was like, I'm so thankful or grateful that you want to do this for me, Snoopy. I'm thankful that you guys want to help me, but I want to do it. So they were like, fine. So I was like, all right, I'll do it. And every day I'd come in with that positive, I'll do it. I'm going to get it. That's what's going to happen. And then I'd just be like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm too nervous. And then I wouldn't. And then the days kept going and going and going. And she's going to move soon. And I'm like, rats, I'm not going to get to. Rats? Who says rats? I'm not going to get to talk to her. And I was getting upset. I'm like, I'm not going to get to. I'm not going to get to tell her. So last week, I was like, look, Snoopy, you can tell her, okay? We were going to this restaurant at the park, this place, and we always see her. She's always there, but then she always leaves because she has to go home, or she goes, I don't know where she goes, but she always leaves. And I was like, look, Snoopy, you can tell her, okay? I'm going to go with Gerald. We're going to go out. Me and Gerald are going to go somewhere. You can go to the park where we always go, and you can go talk to Coconut, and you can tell her. He asked me if I was sure, and I said sure. So then that day, last week, me and Gerald, we went out. We went to go get food. Snoopy stayed back, and he went and he talked to Coconut, and he told her how I feel. Then he texted me, and he says to me that she was fine with it. She didn't seem upset. She seemed very cool. She was very chill with it. She didn't seem like she was mad. She was kind of bummed that I wasn't the one talking to her, and she asked Snoopy why I don't go talk to her. And Snoopy explained about how I'm nervous and I can't and all that. And she thought it was fine, but she said that I shouldn't be nervous to go talk to her. So I was like, okay, sweet. So she's fine with it. Everything is cool. We're good. And then Snoopy's like, well, she's going to text you later on, because she was explaining all this stuff. And then Snoopy's like, well, why don't you tell him that instead of telling me? So Coconut was like, fine. So Snoopy says that Coconut's going to message me later tonight, and we'll be able to get everything out of the way, and we'll be able to talk about it. So that's what I did. I waited. And around 5 o'clock, she hadn't messaged me anything, so I asked Snoopy, what do I do? And he said that around 5:30, message her, ask her, like, just say something like, your friend said that you wanted to talk to me, what's up? So around 5:30, I messaged her, and I told her, I'm like, hey, so my friend Snoopy told me that he talked to you today and that you wanted to talk to me about something, so what's up? And obviously I knew that he talked to her about that I like her, but I was pretending that I didn't know that for her because I thought it would seem kind of weird if she knew that I told him to tell her. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to pretend that I didn't do that and that he did that behind my back. Snoopy told her behind my back is what we were pretending. So as I'm holding my phone waiting to message her, I start like shaking 20 times faster than the speed of sound. And she sees the message, and then I'm shaking faster than the speed of light. Right, so she replies back. She says, oh yeah, your friend told me that you like me. Unfortunately, I don't feel the same way. Right? But it's fine. She said that she's cool being friends with me. So that's alright. She said that she will be friends with me. I just have to go talk to her, get to know her, and we can be friends. She just said nothing romantic, obviously, because, I don't know you. I don't really like you that way because I don't really know who you are. Right? And also she told me that she was gay. I'm not mad. Okay? See, I'm not mad. That's the thing. You would think, and if you would think, then you're weird, but you would think that I'd be mad, but I'm not mad, okay? Obviously, how can I be mad? That makes no sense. I'm not mad. I just want to elaborate on that because I'm not, okay? She told me that she was gay, and I'm like, okay, obviously, you'd expect that I'd be kind of bummed a little bit because that means that no matter what I do, I literally have no chance. But I'm not. Because considering how long it's taken for me to go talk to her, right? And how she's gonna move in like 2 days or something. I think it's 2 days. She's gonna move, right? I'm never gonna get to see her again. So, to be all honest, I'm just glad that that she knows. And she said she wants to be friends, so all I gotta do is go talk to her. Right? So I'm glad that happened. So even though, yeah, she likes girls, so she'll literally never like me, that's fine. I'm not upset at all. I feel completely 100% fine about it because what am I going to get pissed off? Oh, you like girls, that's stupid. No, I like girls too. What am I going to say? That makes no sense. I'm not mad at all in the slightest bit. Not at all. It's, it's just a kind of, I don't know what feeling to say. It's like I get upset, not upset. I don't know what it is. No matter what I do, no matter how I try, what I say, she will never, ever like me. Ever. I literally have no chance. It's completely done. And you'd want to be upset, but like, what am I going to be mad about? There's nothing to be upset about. I don't know. I don't know what this feeling that I have is. It's just like, I want to be with her. But I literally just can't. I can be friends with her, which is what makes me not feel too upset because I can be friends with her, right? So she knows that I like her. She's fine with it. She's not upset. She said that she was flattered by it, so she's fine with it. She just wants me to go talk to her. She told me that I have to go talk to her because I shouldn't be afraid to. That was on a Friday, so then the Monday shows up, and now I get to see her again. I went at that park. I go talk to her. I say hi. She seems excited. She's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" We talked like for a second just to kind of introduce. Like I was like, "Hey." She said, "Hey." And then she got up to leave. We're like, she always has to go somewhere. Like, we always see her. When we get to the park, she's there for like 30 minutes, and then she leaves to go somewhere every day. So I knew that she was going to leave to go there, but I spent almost the whole time sitting next to Snoopy and Gerald, just staring at her like I always do, because... because... Shut up. And then finally, I saw her getting ready to actually leave. So I was like, I have to go because I have to. So I got up, I walked over to her, and I'm like, hey. She seemed excited, like I said. She was like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? I said, hi, I'm good. How are you? She said, she's fine. And then she left. And I was like, oh. So then on Tuesday, I was like, all right, I'm going to do it again. This time, I went over, I sat down next to her, but she was talking to this other dude, and then she left. Like, and I sat down, I said hi, she said hi. She seemed excited both times. She said hi. But she was talking to the guy that she was already talking to, because I kind of did interrupt them, so that's not mad, just I'm saying. I did kind of interrupt them. So she finishes talking to that guy, and then she gets up and leaves. And I'm like, oh. Bye. That was Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I'm pretty sure I didn't even do anything on Wednesday. I think I went over briefly. Thursday, I didn't do anything. Friday, I didn't do anything. And now here we are. It's now... She's moving away Monday. Today, whatever day we post this video, it doesn't matter. I'm filming this Sunday. She moves Monday. After Monday, I'm never going to see her ever again. And I kind of haven't talked much to her at all. So, Monday is my last shot. Monday is the day that I have to go do something about it. Monday is my literal last chance. If I don't go do anything, I blew it. Either way, though, I am still not pissed. Like, I don't feel as upset about it as I used to, because she knows. She's fine with it, and she wanted to be friends. And I've actually talked to her a little bit. So, I'm not mad. I'm not as upset as I used to be. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I feel better, but if I don't talk to her Monday, I'm gonna be just, like, bummed. Because I'm like, why didn't I? She invited me to go talk to her. Coconut invited me to come and talk to her, and I still didn't. And I don't know. I feel like I maybe should. Not maybe. I feel like I definitely have to on Monday. It's without a doubt, it has to be done. That's what's going to happen on Monday. I feel like I kind of just have to go do that because I really do like her. And obviously, I'm not going to get with her because she likes girls, but I can still be her friend, right? Maybe we can be friends enough by Monday that when she moves, then I could still maybe talk to her. Because I don't really feel, I could text Snoopy and Gerald, and I feel fine with it. I don't feel nervous to send them a text. I feel nervous to send Coconut a text message. Because I'm like, what if she doesn't like it? What if? The nervousness you get when you text a girl, you're like, I don't feel that way texting Snoopy and Gerald. So I kind of hope that maybe on Monday we talk, we be friends, blah, blah, blah. And then at that time she moves off, right? Then I can be comfortable enough to send her text messages, and it's just like when I text Snoopy and Gerald, and everything will be fine, right? I hope that that's what it'll be. I do still have her Instagram, so I could text her a message. I was actually thinking maybe after I'm done recording this, I'll text her. So hopefully everything works out the way that it's supposed to. But what I'm thinking about doing, which is going to be kind of weird, because I don't know, I'm going to see if maybe I'll text Coconut, right? I'm going to text her after I'm done filming, and I'm going to ask her if she wants to come over to my house and hang out tomorrow. Right? I'll text her and I'll see if she wants to do that. She's probably going to say no, but you know what? No, we're not going to be negative about it, okay? She's going to say yes. She's definitely going to say yes about it. I know she will, because she's not going to say yes. Look at me. Why? I'm honestly surprised that when Snoopy talked to her, she didn't just, like, barf into a garbage can. Because look at me. Are you serious? Look at me. She literally found out that I like her, and she was like, oh, that's nice. I'm so glad, obviously. I'm not pissed or anything. I'm just, like, shocked. She didn't just turn around and barf into a garbage can because she's like, ugh, he likes me? I don't understand how that is plausible, because if I was a girl and I found out that Mark liked me, I'd be like, what the fuck, into a garbage can, because it's me. Look at me. I don't understand it. I'm, honestly, like I said, I'm glad. I'm not mad or anything. I'm glad that she didn't barf into a garbage can. I don't know what to think anymore. I'm gonna message her. Hopefully she'll say yes and she'll come over and we can hang out one time before she leaves and I never, ever, ever see her again. Who knows, though. Anyway, yeah, that's the stuff I wanted to talk about. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're going through something similar, which, if you are, then, let me know. Whatever. I'm gonna go text her. Wish me luck.